Look at yourself. You used to be someone to fear.
What? That's not how Kabal sounds. I'm a real Mortal Kombat stan. This is how Kabal sounds.
My thanks, warriors.
You totally got it wrong.
You working for the other fella, that wizard?
I'm sorry, I can't. My clan needs me. But know that I too am opposed to Shang Tsung and everything that is wrong in this place.
Somebody call up Warner Brothers. We got some reshoots to do. Toasty! You know how every Mortal Kombat is a fighting game? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They're all fighting games. But then you've got these 3 spin-offs, and they're not fighting games. You can just throw these 2 in the garbage, but this one is what you call a hidden gem.
And it is glorious!
It's a real shame we didn't get more games like Shaolin Monks, because it feels like one of a kind. In a good way.
Was that a yes?
You cannot exist here unless you were tainted with evil. You belong here.
Shaolin Monks was a co-op action-adventure game set around the events of the original Mortal Kombat 2, and it's fun to spot all the connections to the original game. You play as Liu Kang and Kung Lao, traveling through the different realms in a Metroidvania-style world, unlocking different abilities in order to progress. It's not unlike a typical RPG game in that you collect 5 medallions from 5 different worlds, each with their own enemy type, and you fight a big boss at the end. Simple, gory, and a lot of dumb fun. Shaolin Monks blends the action-adventure genre with its fighting game roots in creative ways. Each boss is a different fighter from the original game, complete with their signature moves, and the combat is rooted in Mortal Kombat fighting mechanics. You've got your combos, special abilities, environmental kills, fatalities, it's all here. They even managed to throw in the toasty guy. Come on, how can you not love this game? Beating the game with Kung Lao and Liu Kang unlocks Scorpion and Sub-Zero, or you can just use a cheat code at the main menu. You can unlock the original Mortal Kombat 2 by dealing with some nonsense in the story, or you could just input that cheat code at the main menu. Gotta love the option. Obviously, I love Shaolin Monks. Yeah! But it is far from a perfect game. The main issues are largely products of their time. Long load screens, a boring story with terrible voice acting.
Raiden, who is Shao Kahn? Where's Kitana?
He is not to be concerned with.
Its overall repetitive nature.
Oh, it's you.
That familiar feeling in Metroidvanias where you're wondering, where do I go or what do I do? And often the solution is so specific you'll go, how was I supposed to figure that out? Like here, to progress you have to break these crystals with the axe, but you can't use square or triangle attacks, it has to be the circle button heavy attack, otherwise it won't work. Sure would be nice if Raiden zapped in and said, you have to use the circle button, you dummy.
So dumb. You are really dumb.
All the boss battles seem to follow this pattern of being really easy until their final phase where they pull off one broken move you just have to avoid, otherwise it's GG and you restart the entire fight. Seems like easy fixes for an updated version or a sequel. Ah, the camera! When you can now make co-op adventure games like this online compatible and yet we have virtually none, it makes me think we need more games like Shaolin Monks to play with friends. It still hasn't been ported or remastered in any way. Everyone I know who remembers this game has really fond memories of it. Even though it's filled with a lot of nonsense that hasn't aged well, Shaolin Monks is the perfect type of fun to have with a friend that I believe games are begging for right now. Cole, use the uppercut. You know you messed up when the 2005 cutscene is more entertaining than anything you have in your multi-million-dollar movie. Bland-ass Mortal Kombat.